welcome to this week's Wellbeing at Work video. If you're new around here, hello, my name's Lisa. If you're returning, thank you very much for watching all my videos so far, and I hope that you find today's Wellbeing at Work tip helpful. Today, I thought I'd talk about knowing when to stop. And by that, I mean knowing when to stop if you're unwell. We all have different types of work, whether it's volunteering, doing tasks at home, caring for others, paid employment, self-employment, a whole range of different things, students studying, and sometimes we can be unwell. It can be unexpected. It might be a typical maybe cold or flu type virus that's going around at the moment. It might be related to a long-term condition, or maybe something completely new out of the blue. And I think for many of us, we really struggle of knowing when to stop. It depends on the condition, of course. Some things, there's no way you can carry on and there's no decision to make. But we're often maybe finding ourselves in that grey area, really, grey when it's January and grey, of kind of thinking, should I be resting? Should I phone in sick? Should I see if I can find somebody else to care for relatives? Should I carry on studying? When you're feeling unwell, it's not an easy decision to make, and I think as the person that is affected, you are the best person to know that. But at the same time, my experience of observing others and my own personal experience is that many of us have something in us that's kind of saying, keep going, keep going, keep going. And actually, when we are unwell, our body's often shouting at us to stop. Those feelings of fatigue, if you do have a cold or kind of a viral illness, really quite strong, the body saying rest. And it's saying rest because it needs the energy, the immune system to fight the infection or to fight the virus. And if you don't listen to your body, you can find yourself being unwell for longer. And certainly I have personal experience of that, doing my finals with glandular fever in my 20s. Unfortunately, that for me led to chronic fatigue syndrome, and consequently I was unwell for a few years after that. And so I think sometimes we're very much focused on the moment, particularly at that time. It's like the exams are more important than anything else in the world, is what I was feeling. But actually, with hindsight, my health was far more important, and fortunately I went on to make a good recovery. But it did really interrupt my life for a few years. And so I'm just encouraging you to try and make the best decision that you can for yourself if you find yourself with a dilemma of thinking, different symptoms. Should I take some time to rest? When we're resting, our bodies can recuperate, can heal, can repair. Or should I kind of carry on? And it's a very difficult decision at times. There's other things to consider as well. If you have got quite an infectious condition, it's worth being mindful of those that you'll be mixing with if you do continue to work as usual. Are you going to infect colleagues, other people travelling with you if you're travelling on public transport? And also, if you have got a really streaming cold, maybe a bright red nose, that's not a great look for the workplace, really. Is it worth just taking a day or two just to allow your symptoms to subside and then go back when you're feeling better? As I say, it's very much a personal decision. We've got our GPs out there for more serious conditions, also pharmacists and things, to seek advice from in those kind of situations. But it is never an easy one, and it affects all sorts of different work, really, and just knowing when to stop. And also then knowing when to start again, because if you don't allow yourself enough time to recover, you could risk a relapse again, depending on the condition. But going back, feeling strong, energised and recuperated again is often a very difficult decision to make. So it's worth spending the time talking to others and trying to be as objective as you can, because most of us do have that real sense of kind of loyalty, commitment, and just really wanting to kind of push through it and carry on. And so that's this week's Wellbeing at Work tip. I hope that you found it helpful, and I look forward to seeing you again next week for another Wellbeing at Work tip. Bye for now.